Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Okay. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna react to Friends, the reunion of Friends. It's not an episode, so the reunion of Friends. I'm excited to react to it. I don't know if I'm gonna post this reaction video. You know my rule, I'm filming the video and then I see after filming it if I enjoyed, you know, the time that I just spent, if I reacted enough, if it can be interesting for you to watch these reactions and also my thoughts around these reactions. So I don't know for now if I'm gonna post it, but I want to try it, to film my reactions about it, because it's Friends. Because it's something that we are waiting since a long time, you know, the reunion of Friends. To be totally honest, I'm waiting since a long time for a reunion episode of Friends, you know, for a special episode, all of the casting, you know, a special episode of, I don't know, 40 minutes, which could be interesting to see what they are doing right now into their life, to have these jokes, you know, these private jokes with the fans, with the group. I was waiting more for something like that than a reunion, which is maybe more a documentary interview thing, but that's already great. As a fan of Friends, I already enjoy a lot the idea of having this and watching this. I don't know what to say more in the intro, if it's not to tell you that I was young, you know, when the show was out on television. I watched it first in French, because I'm French, as you can hear really easily with my accent. So I discovered it really, it was on television, it was in French, and that was really something that we were watching, like a family reunion, a friends reunion already on screen, and of course we were getting attached to certain characters, to certain relationships. Of course the Ross and Rachel one, that was a slow burn one, and that was also such a complicated one. I was more a Chandler and Monica shipper, you know. I loved all of the characters, Phoebe, Joey, all of them. I really appreciated all of them, and it was sad when it was finished. During that time I was old enough to search for the illegal versions that we could find online of the original versions, you know, in English with French subtitles, and all to watch it with the original voices, but also the original references. Sometimes in France they put references, you know, pop culture references that they were changing for French television, and sometimes it didn't sound well, you know, when it was in French, and I knew that it was not what the writers and the casting wanted to say, wanted to interpret, and I was getting frustrated about it. And I was also old enough to make these little researches, so I saw I think that it was only the last season that I watched in English with French subtitles during that time. And yes, it was illegal, but remember how it was without Netflix, Amazon and all of these platforms. That was rough. Maybe you don't know it if you are living in US and you have access to all of these wonderful shows. For us, you know, who are living in different countries, these platforms really helped us a lot to do things legally. So yes, I was a fan of Friends, French version and English version, original version, and I was a shipper. I had my favorite, not characters, but my favorite episodes, my favorite moments, my favorite guest also. So I'm really excited to watch this reunion. I'm gonna watch this right now. You're gonna have an edited version of it for sure because of the fair use rules of YouTube. I have a Patreon on which I'm gonna post, I don't know for now, an extended or a full reaction part. I'm gonna see that after filming it and also during the editing. You have already the information on the description if you can be interested. And also, just so you know, I'm gonna post that on Monday. Right now we are on Thursday, really, it was out just a few hours ago. And I'm already reacting to it because I don't want to have any spoilers. And also, I'm not posting it already directly because I want to let the time to people to watch it on their own and then to search for reaction videos, because I'm not a streaming way to watch the show, I'm making reaction videos. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. Let's go! I'm excited. That's gonna be so weird, you know, to see them all there, but into the same place. You know, we saw them all there to different shows and movies, interviews and all, so I know what they look like. But into that stage, you know, with this environment, to see them all there and all, that's gonna be exciting, but a little weird, I think, also. Oh, I didn't present myself a lot. I'm making reaction videos for shows and movies that I love. I made playlists for each of them. If you can be interested by that, you can check my channel. Go check that if you can be interested by that. I'm not your mother. I'm not giving orders to you, you know. Are you ready? Okay.
Okay, should we get some coffee?
Yes.
Where?
They are playing with the emotional thing since the beginning. Okay. Hello, Ross.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Started crying. Finish! You! Holy crap. Alright, well, where's the tissue box?
I think that she's all of us.
What are you guys doing here? There was always a script in the thing. I didn't know why.
That was Gordon's script. CC! And you wrote it on the table. So you weren't looking, I erased it before we shot it. You got so mad.
Yes, it was my favorite one.
That feels the same to me.
Was it always purple, that wall?
Yeah!
That's what Joey said. I missed it a little.
So that we are shooting now in front of the iconic fountain.
It's still working.
Really emotional, really fun, actually. I felt after the initial shock of just being in the same room together.
In the same room and in this room.
Stay in touch, for sure. Maybe not every day. We have such a bond, very tight relationship that, you know, anytime you text or call someone, they're gonna pick up.
The show has been watched over 100 billion times. Tonight is a real celebration of that. And the creators of the show
Like Jennifer.
There we were in our 20s in New York trying to make a living and find love.
And we thought, that could be a show. We're following all of their stories equally.
That was one of the best things of Friends, you know, the fact that we were not only following one or two main characters, all of them were important.
Look at the chairs. The chairs are here. I remember the beginning of the week after the table draft, you came to me and you go, it's so stupid. I was like, yeah, but that's the brilliance of it. First couple of years, like, we ate every meal together.
That's right.
Even on the weekend.
That's how you're creating a team.
It all seems small to me, the whole stage.
You know, that's impossible though, because we haven't grown.
That quiz was
Really fun.
and really devastating.
episode.
Name appears on the address label.
Nana, Shamala.
Actually, it's Miss Chandler. What is Chandler Bing's job?
It's coming from there, you know.
Each team will answer a set of trivia questions, okay?
Challenge accepted.
Rachel wrote Ross a letter.
At the beach.
How many pages was that letter? 18 pages! Front and back! Front and back!
It's a letter?
Ladies, can you name this voice?
That's my monkey.
Please reveal himself!
Is there? Oh! You didn't change at all?
Congratulations on your first week at your brand new job. Your one and only boyfriend.
Ross.
It's nice to have a boyfriend.
Your loyal, loving boyfriend. Ross. Ross.
Because he was jealous and all of that.
Magic because each character is so distinct.
The sister.
How you doing?
How you doing? I loved also the other sister, you know, the one who wanted to dress kids, babies.
Monica got stung by a joke.
You're reading it again?
And I was tired from digging the huge hole.
And then Joey remembered something. He saw.
I've seen this thing on the Discovery Channel. I turned to Chandler. We had seen David for another role.
His hangdog expression stuck
Yeah.
with us.
Moved back to Chicago to Justin Theater. Beseech him and we wrote this for you. We saw a bunch of women who read Phoebe.
She has a special energy, you know.
Ursula, the waitress.
That's why?
Matt LeBlanc, if I remember correctly, had like $11 in his pocket when he auditioned.
It's Joey.
Suddenly, on him, the lines felt funny. The other actor ended up in the show, and the one with the Unagi, playing Joey.
That's great that you called him.
How you doing?
I was like, well, I don't understand. Oh, it's a bug! Even reacted to that like Phoebe.
And she explained to us why she didn't think she was a Rachel and that she herself was more of a Monica. And she was right.
He had already signed on for another sitcom.
It was about luggage handlers in the future at LAX.
This show is never going. Put him in front of us. We'll be okay.
Rachel was the hardest part to catch.
She could be a really unlikable character.
At first, I had some issues with appreciating Rachel. It took me 5 episodes.
Jennifer had this warmth and sincerity and genuineness about her where
That's what
she
made
just
me
made you feel
love
okay
her character.
And I said, please release me from this show because I saw that show. That show's not going to make you a star.
This
Good
show's
call.
in this lineup. Please identify Joey and Twin.
Hey guys, I'm finally retiring from ophthalmology.
Rachel. It didn't change so much.
Family couldn't relate, our friends, our closest friends couldn't relate. All the other people who really knew what it was like were the other 5. Jennifer's gorgeous. Why is it such a phenomenon?
Everyone wanted her at some point.
My rabbi stopped me and asked me about Ross and Rachel. We were going to get together and how that's going to happen.
We were on the break.
Favorite episode on Friends is the episode in which Monica asked Chandler to marry her. That is the way I wanted to ask my soulmate and my husband to marry me, and that's exactly what I did. I'm a single mom.
Friends was,
Giving you comfort.
they were my friends since I didn't really have
It was not my case, but I can understand the power that some shows can have on you.
If you're staring at a screen just playing friends, you're gonna laugh.
Like every Chandler, I found my Monica.
Oh, yes it is.
idea the kind of impact they've actually made in this world.
And for those who don't like the show, just
Do you have a question? Yes, I do.
Oh, mom and dad.
And they said
parents are here.
Yes, I just said it, mom and dad.
And we really did feel like their parents.
Oh, it's so nice to see them. I'm sorry.
When I'm missing the kids, when I'm missing the family, I put on Friends because it makes me smile.
David Beckham is like all of us.
He runs and jumps into the chair.
Lord knows why we had to shoot it a fourth time.
My shoulder came out of the sock.
We're not gonna see that?
Are we gonna watch this? Is his arm getting pulled out?
Paramedics and whatever, and they gotta take him to the hospital.
So we had to put that into the show, but
To explain after that?
until he was okay again to film the ending of the one when no one was ready.
They made the rest of it after? Oh.
After that, we're like, do we need to do the huddle? And he'd say, yeah, I don't want anything else falling off.
Yeah. I found myself like when they would laugh at something, I would think to myself, oh, if you think that's funny, when you deliver this next line.
Yeah.
They would challenge me to.
I felt like I was gonna die if they didn't laugh. I was sweat, just like to go into convulsion.
No, I don't remember you ever saying that.
Oh yeah, I felt like that every single night.
It's creating
One of
a
the
lot of
times we
pressure.
listened to the audience the most was when we were shooting in London and Monica and Chandler are in bed together.
Do you think you know I was here?
Let them know. The original plan was they would sleep together in London. It was a brief thing. We'd have some fun.
When the
No.
audience reacted, we realized there's more to this.
People were shipping them before they knew that they were shipping them. Do you understand what I mean?
Season,
We discovered that we could ship them. When you discover that, you can't
We
come back.
expanded it.
I'm still on London time. Does that count?
Yes.
Oh, that counts.